Why hello everyone. I've come back to a spot that I found in my last video in an area that I have hammered. It's a little patch and it's very overgrown and hard to get to, but I've spent a couple of days here since my last video, so sit back, relax and enjoy this non-stop gold finding adventure. Holy shit. Back in the jungle, guys. Just thought I might come back. I only had a couple of hours here last time, so thought I'd come back and work in here. I don't have my little panda with me today, but I do have a gold monster, so I should be able to clear off a little bit more here and see what else I can pull out. And this camera angle gives you a good view of all the overburden, the leaf litter, sticks and bark that you have to remove to get down to this detectable level. Spessy. Yoo-hoo! Yeah, half grandma. What do you need to do? Very good. Take me a little one. Yoo-hoo! Well, I've come back to my little den just here. As you can see, I have my gold monster, and I'm just continuing to work this little spot down here. You can see I've just sort of cleared it off and made good what I've dug up already. It's hot in this little jungle. Alright, so I've got a nice little target just down here. I got one specie out of that bottom hole, and then I've got another target just above it. So I'll get it out. There's a bit of room in here now, so a bit of room. It's like 2 square meters, but anyway, I'll give you a listen to that one, and we'll dig it out. Sometimes just trying to put your detector down somewhere in the middle of digging a hole is quite a challenge, let alone filming. A lot of the shots look like I'm standing on flat ground, but believe me, it's anything other than flat. When detecting a steep slope like this, I always like to start at the bottom. It just saves covering up all the area you want to detect with the overburden you've scraped off. Now, Spessy, you see how it's all black? I think that this is actually from, it's been roasted and crushed up in a puddler that's over to my right, about 50 meters or so. But makes sense why all of these quartz is all black and roasted like that. So I can't actually see anything on that one. And considering how little it is and how much noise it makes, probably should be a little bit in there. Woohoo! All right, so just pulled that one out from there. The camera was set up just there. So I tried underneath there and had a bit of a scrape. I'll do this one with the scoop because I'm pretty close to it by the sounds of it. Unless it's this one rock just here. What's the bet? It's this. Oh, I am getting good at this. I am getting good at this. Yeah, specie. Number 6 or so from here. Today. I've been here for an hour, so keep going in here. I'll bring the monster back in after I've cleaned up all these big targets. Yep, can't see anything, but she sounds great. Woohoo! Another specie. Just a bit of a rare problem to have. My container's full. It's my first time out for a very long time. I'm pretty keen to get back into this little jungle spot, which is just over there. And first of all, what I'm going to do is, there's some old reef workings up there. I'd like to go and check that out. So I'm going to just take the 6 over there and then we'll get back into the jungle. Yeah, scrape back some overburden and see if we can't find some more of these species. I did check Andy's tailings down there last time I was here, and I actually pulled 2 species out. I don't know if I'll give them to him or not, because he'll probably just keep them and not crush them up and find out what's in them. So I'll show them to you next time I see you, maybe up at the Creswick meetup on the 27th. But first of all, I'm going to head up over to this old reef over here, just with the 6000, and go and check it out, see if there's anything lying around. I'm going to do that first, then I'm going to take a couple of buckets and the gold monster and Arlo and the 6000 into the jungle. Yeah, and just do a little bit of processing up there. So see how we go, eh? Pretty excited about this. Woohoo! First time up the reef. Right, so I've made my way up from the car up to this reef working up here. Where Arlo's digging just here, I've got a bit of a signal, and it's not out of the stuff that they've pulled out of there already, so hopefully it hasn't been detected, and it was underneath this big log just here. So if I can get Arlo out of the way, I'll set you up, we'll dig it out, and hopefully it's not another lead shot. Yoo-hoo! Give us a quick listen. That's lovely stuff, nice and quartzy. And it's a shocking day weather-wise. Anyway. Might have it out already. Probably a bit of lead or a bit of metal. Yep. Just a little roundy. I've got a nice little signal just on top of this old stuff here, so it's quite loud, and I've got a couple of lead shot already, but I'll give you a quick listen and then we'll get her out. Might just use me scoop for these ones because it's soft enough. Don't think it's very big, so I'll probably lose it if I start scooping away, and it'll roll down at my feet down here. So anyway, let's get it out. It was much quieter than this when I first found it, so when I first heard it, sorry. It's about here somewhere. Oh. Oh, it's hard detecting in this sloppy stuff. Oh, I think I can see a bit of gold. Woohoo! It's starting to rain again. Oh, there we go. First little specie. It's not a bad bit actually. Woohoo! A nice little bit on that side. And you roll it over, it goes all the way through. Hey. All right. So it wasn't useless coming up here. I've got a fair few lead shot and bits and pieces. But before we go into the jungle, I thought I might give Harlow a bit of a run around in the open area up here. So I'll have a quick hunt just over those couple of mallet keeps there. Hopefully I can get onto a few more bits. All right, so I did get one more little bit from up at those diggings up the top there. So I did get this one specimen just here, which I can't see anything on it. It's a rock on top obviously, but so it makes a bit of a noise. I'm going to give it a bit of a knock and see if I can't see what's in it. Why not? Now I'll switch over to gold monster mode. So you can see what I'm seeing for a bit. Is always a good sign. All gold. Oh, that is sick. There you go. I am in all sorts of dirtiness. I fell over about 4 times up there, so. Yeah, very nice specie. They probably, by the looks of it, might have a fair bit of gold in it. As it runs all the way through from that side there, all the way through there, and all the way to the other side. If I can get it, yeah, there you go. I love a specie, so good. Yeah, it's a nice little chunk. All right, I'm done up there. As you can see, I've fallen over a few times and got myself into all sorts. I actually broke the lid off my gold container and thought, oh no, I've lost it all, but well, it's only 2 bits, but now 3 bits. Yeah, so anyway, I got a few bits in the tally. I'm happy to go back up into the jungle up there, see if we can't get back onto this patch. It's quite a bit of a walk down there, and I've got a gold monster, a GPX 6000, pick and scoops, a couple of buckets and a shovel, so and a puppy. It's not going to be an easy walk, but I'll see when we get down there. It's pretty thick in here. All right, so this right here is what I'll be detecting today. Doesn't look like much, does it? But once I clear a few bits and pieces around, I'm sure that this slope here, all of that area up there, It's probably never been detected. Oh, it doesn't look like much now, but if you have a look through just here, you can see one big white patch of quartz. This is all a big dumping ground for a puddler that's a couple hundred metres up the hill here. Up through there, I think that might have been a bit of a channel where they either brought it down or... But yeah, this is what I'm detecting today. Doesn't look like too much. Hopefully we can get onto a few bits, eh? Anyway, I'll get into it. Right. Other than the fact it's really raining, it sucks a bit, but got my first target. I just cleaned that little section just off there, and I've got a little target here. Alright, let's dig that up, see what it is. Alright, got a little specie. Nice little baby specie. About a little bit of gold in there again, but we might go all the way through, but yeah. Right. So I'm just moving up this here. A little. And there's a bit of lightning or something going on. Can't really. Oh, you can. Ah, you can. A little bit of gold on the end there. Excuse the blood. What happens when you're in the bush? You keep falling over because it's so bloody wet. There you go. Just a little one. A little .1er. Woo! Number 2. All right, got another one directly below that first one up the top there. Feeling a bit lead shotty this one for some reason. Yeah, I was right. I think. Yep. Lead shot. Damn it. Alright, so Arlo and I have just cleared off the next little bit up there. Just above the end of this tree is where I had that little patch where I got about 10 in 2 hours. And then came back the next day and got another 11. So hopefully get some targets up on that bit of the hill. And then I'll just clean it off over to that somewhere where someone else has been working. But yeah, doesn't look like anyone's touched in there. So whew, it's hot and it's cold. It's hard work, but hopefully it's worth it. I've got a couple bits so far. Little jungle dog there. He's breathing steam too. Anyway, I'll get to detecting that and see how we go, eh? Ho, ho, ho. I don't know what that is. It doesn't sound very good though. It's so hard to get footing here. It's ridiculous. All right. Let's see what that is. I'll have to dig it out anyway. Alright, go that one first and then find out what that big stupid thing is up there. it's hard because when every time you scrape, obviously everything wants to roll down the hill. So if it's one of these big species, which I've got plenty of them out of here, it's going to roll down the hill and end up down here at my feet. So anyway. Alright. Still something there, but definitely something there as well. Alright, I think it's gold. There we go. A little panda down there. Chewing some sticks, making me 6 move. But anyway, there's a nice little bit of gold. Pretty flat. That's why it was so audible, but yeah, nice little bit. And equally as loud one there, so. Oh, look at that. G'day, buddy. Alright, so we'll go that one first, eh? Alright, so just digging this hole up here, and I've got a few targets going on. So I got the big boomer, the big screamer in here. So, but I did just get a little target in the scoop there. It's in a bit of a clump, so let's bust it open together, because whatever's in that clump is probably representative actually what's massive and down there. So I've never found anything over like 1/2 gram here, so I think about 1/2 gram, or 0.6 is about the best I've ever done. So anyway, this is the clump, and it sounds a bit like this. So it's very loud, but yeah, who knows, most likely lead, but we'll see, eh? Or it could be a big chunk of gold. No, that's not it. That's not it. Big lead shot. No. Lead shot. Wow. Can't pick them today. Hopefully you get a nice flash of gold here. It feels a bit round. No. There's some gold. Ha ha ha. A little bit of muddy stuff. I'll chuck it in my mouth. Oh, there you go. Or maybe it's lead. No, I reckon it's a bit of gold for sure. Nice little nuggie there. Oops. Yeah. Brilliant. All right. So I've actually made it all the way up from the bottom down there where the buckets and stuff. You can't even see it. Made it my way up from there, up here, obviously, over the log, and now I'm back onto the patch where I found all those bits. I've got a target just down here, and I'm pretty situated down here. I've got a couple of trees to lean against, so might as well just do it here, but I'll give you a quick listen. Sounds good, and it's right up in that patchy area, so I'll try and set you up the top here maybe, and we'll dig it out. Oh dear. All right, so this is my little area that I've been working in. There's my dog, my little panda dog. Hey, a bit wet there, mate. I'll have to have a shower with me tonight, I think. Anyway, it's good to wash your hands on the dog. You're a good rag, aren't you? Anyway, I'll set these up here and we'll dig out this other target down the bottom. I'm about 75% that this will be a specie or a little bit of gold. It's a quiet sort of a tone, so when I say quiet, I mean smooth. It's not like a real sharp, bitey tone. I don't know if any of that makes sense, but alright, give me a little dodgy tripod there, a bit of a brace, and I'll go back in the hole and dig it out. I don't think I can do it from up here. Stay there, Arlo. Where's me? Down there somewhere. Still in the hole, if you can call it a hole. That's beautiful looking quartz. Uh-oh. See how it went from being smooth to all of a sudden being uh-oh. Bit hard to tell. And actually the longer it stays in there, the less chance I've got of it being something good, so. Uh-oh. That might not have been good either. No. That's a bad thing to do. Doesn't sound like gold anymore, and I bet you I'm off the camera. Holy shit. Check this out, guys. I know all the magic happened around the corner, but that is a mighty bit of quartz. And have a listen to this. That sounds amazing. Yeah, all right. You can see that in the scoop, can't you? I don't know what I actually got on film whilst I was down in that little hole there, but that's what that target at the top was, and I will give you a listen. Oh, Did I get that on camera? I hope I did. Oh no, Arlo, it's gold. Look at that bit there, sticking off the side. Get some focus, there we go. Look at that bit. That's a very decent chunk of gold on that. Ready? Good friend. That is a deliciously nice species. That's like half a gram noise. You can see it sort of ducks in underneath there, so it's quite a decent little chunk. That's so good, isn't it? Yeah, and that came out of just down there next to the tree, and that's where I've been working up. As you can see, the buckets, all that gold come from just that little strip just up here. And these are all the other bits I've got just in that little area. Yeah, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 species in the jungle. So I've got another little target just in the pile here. This is why I'm taking buckets at this home tonight, because clearly I've detected this already, and yeah, another signal that easy to hear, just a couple inches down. So anyway, let's see what this is. Oh, what a grab. There you go, another species. Another point oneer. Anyway, all good. Just a little bit more of a scrape, and there's another one for sure. Woohoo! Amazing how unvocal it is and how much it changes just with a couple of scrapes. Ridiculous. Just a couple of little rocks in there. What's that one? Little specy. There you go. Nice little shiny bit sticking out the end of it. Woohoo! Well, that's just about it for me here in the jungle. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. Don't forget to hit that like, share and subscribe, all those things. I'll be out more often from now. So if you enjoy what you're watching, have a look at some of my other videos. Otherwise, I'll see you next time. Cheers.